what I always try to tell people to budget for is about 1.5% to 2% of the purchase price.
Okay, that's a good rule of thumb.
And I would rather, under promise and over deliver. It's always nice to budget for, this amount and then have a little money left over after the fact, because there's going to be moving expenses. There's going to be, eating out a lot because we're doing a lot of different things. So if you budget this, you should be safe. And also this is going to be determined by the actual purchase price. If you're on the lower end, it's going to be closer to this number. If you're on the higher end, it's going to be closer to this number.
And that math checks out. On $1 million house, about $15,000.
There you go.
Closing costs.
Yeah, closing costs.
So.
And prepaid items.
Right.
Yes, I don't want people to get confused that these are costs, because they technically aren't, but they are due at closing. Yeah. But again, this is going to keep happening, so it's not like a one-time closing cost. This you have to be aware of and part of your monthly payment.
Well, especially this is especially helpful for first-time home buyers, because these things, aside from the down payment and the mortgage, you don't really plan for.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
well, and you need to include this in your monthly budget.
Right.
Because you have 3 components, right? You've got your mortgage, and then you've got taxes, and then you've got insurance.
Yeah.
That's what you're ultimately paying every month. It's not just the mortgage payment, it's all 3 are your housing payment.
Right.
And when we qualify people, we qualify them for all 3.
Wow. Well, this is really helpful. I feel like we just got the lowdown, the 101, and all the goods really from Jonathan Pass on buyer closing costs.
Hey, I'm glad I could help. Yeah, I mean, just think of the 3 different components on each side, and I think you'll remember it and and have a good budget when it comes into mind of what exactly you're going to need to bring in to close.
Definitely. Cool. 1.5% to 2% is just a great rule of thumb too, in case you just want to do some quick math, right?
Yes.
So,
yep. Keep it that way.
Awesome.
Hey,
thanks
for
so
having
much.
me. I appreciate it.
And thank you for tuning in for House to Home.